15 weirdest toys ever. From toys like a pregnant Barbie to a threatening Elmo doll and a game that gives you electric shocks. Today we are going to take a look at the 15 weirdest toys ever. Stay tuned until the end of the video to see some of the craziest toy ideas you've ever seen. Let's get started with number 15, the plain pet rock. There isn't much to say about the pet rock.
Okay, explain.
The idea of having virtual pets must have been too tiresome for the maker of the pet rock. The toy is as dull as it sounds. It's a pet rock. This toy is in fact a real-life rock with actual straw and breathing holes. It comes in a light box filled with what appears to look like a stash of hay. Hard to tell what would be more of a disappointment. I'm definitely not going to give it as a Christmas present or receive one of these. This one you may not find all that amusing.
Wait and see.
But wait till you find out about the doll that gives you a good view of a fetus inside her abdomen. Number 14, the 1970s mini wrecking balls. When the world is trying to promote peace and nonviolence, some people thought it would be a great idea to give a bunch of clackers to kids.
Good idea? Good idea.
Clackers are hard acrylic balls that are supposed to be hung up somewhere. Why they're hung, you may wonder? It's designed in such a manner so kids can swing these balls at each other with as much force as possible. What a great idea to show your kid what it's like to be hit with a hard ball. The clackers should have just never been launched into the toy market. Number 13, the four-wheeled Teletubby. Everybody loves innocent plush Teletubbies or any toy from the Teletubbies merchandise. The Teletubbies show has always been a children's favorite. The adorable little naive Teletubbies could almost never disappoint at entertaining kids. Someone decided to try something new with the Teletubbies merchandise, and boy, it completely flopped. Meet Tinky Winky. Tinky Winky is a vehicle, literally a tank with Tinky Winky's giant head sitting on top of it.
Weird.
It's probably one of the weirdest toys in terms of appearance on our list. Though this one definitely falls under the weird category, this is nothing compared to our final toy in this. Number 12, the little green men. Imagine that you're having a sleepover at your friend's place, and when the fun is all over and you're about to get some shut-eye and turn the lights out, you notice little creatures staring at you in the dark. What is mentioned above is that these little green men are meant to do. These little glow-in-the-dark men are adorable, yet could give little kids the creeps in the dark of the night. We can all agree with the fact that none of us want to get a call from your poor frightened child in the middle of the night. Number 11, the breast milk baby. A lot of little girls enjoy playing mommy with their baby dolls, giving them milk from little milk bottles. Dressing them up and even feeding them toy baby food has always been a kind of amusement. It looks like someone decided to take that to the next level. Allow us to introduce you to the breast milk baby. Pretty sure the name is already giving you goosebumps. The breast milk baby comes with halter and flowers located exactly where the nipples would be. When the baby doll's mommy puts on a little leash and brings the baby close to the tiny flowers, it starts making sucking sounds and actions. This is nothing but grossly inappropriate for a child to play with. A mommy and baby roleplay gone totally wrong, but not as wrong as number 1, guys. Keep watching. Number 10, the Doo-Doo Dachshund. A lot of the weird toys on this list have something to do with poop. This dachshund that pooped out lumps and molds was one of the biggest toy fascinations of Europe. The idea is to feed this toy dog with mushy stuff and watch it come out. What you need to do is push a little lever and watch it come out. To some, this was pretty amusing, hard to tell why. The funniest part is that this little toy teaches children to be responsible and be better with responsibilities.
Wait, what?
Anyway, if you'd like to pump a lever and watch a little dog do his thing while listening to a jingle of fart noises, go ahead. Number 9, Play-Doh gone overboard. Play-Doh and clay are a great way to engage kids in creativity. The idea of making things out of colorful little lumps of dough with their little inspirations is just adorable. But even Play-Doh can be ruined for us, and the makers of Poo-Dough just proved it. Poo-Dough is just like what it sounds. A lump of brown-colored dough that exactly resembles, well, you know what. No parent will want to click their child playing with a chunk of poop-like dough. The idea is to make tiny replicas of your own poop. Oh, and to add to the creativity, you can also add little pieces of corn to the poop replica to make your own little piece of poop better looking, if that's even possible. A disgusting one indeed, but not as shocking as the pregnant doll we're going to show you. Number 8, Power Wheels on Fire. Another disastrous batch of toys Fisher-Price came up with are the Power Wheels. These are probably the most hazardous ones on this list. These are tiny vehicles big enough to seat toddlers. This battery-powered moving vehicle is known to have caused fires and even caused burns in children who use them. There were reports of approximately 150 cases of fire and nearly over 100 instances of melting and smelting of car components. Undoubtedly, not even a single parent would put their precious child through anything this vicious in the name of having fun. This toy completely went against all the safety standards set for toys in general. Number 7. The Glam Pooping Pets. It looks like playing with normal toy animals got too dull for some folks, because that's when they decided to come up with the needy pooping pet toys. These adorable little animal toys with bright colored bodies and huge eyes may look like elegant pets out of a Barbie movie, but they do precisely the opposite. The toys are first fed food that resembles tiny pearls of different colors. By clicking the button, then clicking the same is pushed out of the rear area of the toy. However, the stuff that comes out looks like tiny beads of a chain. This idea is gross. Feeding little toys to watch them poop out is probably not what most parents would recommend for their toddlers. This is mild compared to the other ones on our list, especially considering the first toy on the list. Number 6. Prank the Poor Plumber. Whoever came up with this little one probably wasn't in his right mind. The Plumber Pants toy consists of a plumber focused on fixing the pumps as he sticks his head into the pipes while his butt sticks out. The point of this game is to prank the working plumber by hanging tools on his pants. And that's not the worst part. Once a device is hung on the back of his pants, the plumber's pants fall lower. The idea is to take turns pranking the plumber by hanging tools on his pants while he works until his pants entirely drop and kids get a full view of his undies. Once his pants drop, water sprays at 360 degrees, wetting everyone around the toy. It's sad to see that pulling down grown-up pants is something encouraged as entertaining. And what a disgrace to plumbers. Let's hope kids don't start using these ideas in real life. Number 5. The Pooh Bear and Tigger Mug. Winnie the Pooh merchandise has been one of parents' favorites since time immemorable. These kids love the franchise too. The adventures of Christopher Robin and his toy animal friends can just get any child engrossed and in love with the characters. But just one look at this mug of Tigger and Pooh, and you know there's something so inappropriate about it. The cup's lid has a Tigger figure placing himself right on top of his dear friend. Pooh Bear seems to be lying down flat, but that's not the only problem with this mug. To make it even more problematic, the creator decided to stick the cup straw right onto the butt of the tiger.
Wait, what?
I don't even think there's a need to explain why they shouldn't have been produced. Number 4. The Lego Strip Club. Lego has a reputation for coming up with some of the most creative toys ever. Every parent would gladly buy Legos for kids old enough to play with them. There's almost no way Lego would screw up, or at least that's what we thought, until their creativity got a little out of hand when they came up with the Lego Strip Club. Yeah, you heard it. Surely you wouldn't want to see your 7-year-olds play with little Lego figurines of pole dancers, strippers, and porn stars. The Lego Strip Club is one of the only Lego setups that break the child-friendly content. The set consists of pink zebra print sofas and leopard print rugs spread across the floor, black lacquered walls, a whole DJ booth, and cash scattered around the pole dancers. So yeah, creative, but certainly not for kids. Starting out, things get serious. It's now time to take a look at the lightning game that zaps the unfortunate players of the game, the Elmo doll that crosses the line while talking, and the expectant midge doll that we've been talking about all through this video. Number 3, the game that zaps. Toys are meant to be fun, entertaining, and utterly harmless so you can trust your children with them. It looks like the maker of the lightning reaction game wanted to add a little horror to toys. The idea of the lightning reaction game is to let the players watch the red light in the center blink and blink until it turns green. Once it turns green, you aim at pressing the green light, and if your opponent makes it faster than you, you're not just losing, you get zapped at the same time. Since when was it fun to shock little kids in the name of the game? The game, which claims to guarantee fun and a lot of laughs, seems like one that could leave a child in tears. It even has a controller to regulate the intensity at which the shock is produced. It's just inhumane.
It's weird.
Number 2, the Talking Elmo doll. Educative toys like the ones that talk have always been another one of parents' go-to toys. At the same time, Elmo has always been a source of entertainment for children worldwide. This little doll is quite the contrary. This Elmo is programmed to remember your child's name the way it's fed. But here's the thing, this doll isn't even half as innocent at what it appears to be. A mom from Florida once reviewed it and said she found the Elmo doll threatening to kill her little son. "Kill James," it kept saying. What's even worse is that she found her son learning and repeating what this toy said. Luckily, Fisher-Price took the mom's feedback and compensated for the damage the toy had done. They even made numerous changes to the original model. Anyways, next time anyone thinks of picking a talking toy, you know which one to steer away from.
Moment we've been waiting for.
Number 1, the expectant Midge doll. We're talking about inappropriate toys. Here's a Barbie set that's entirely outrageous. This Barbie doll Midge isn't just any ordinary happy Barbie doll you can dress up. You can strip her and take the big plastic pregnant belly off to get a good view of the fetus inside her belly. We're glad they didn't stick intestines in her tummy as well. It's as ridiculous as it can get. Parents were disgusted at the thought of their child playing Barbie with a doll who revealed an entire baby growing inside her tummy. Oh, and guess what? It comes with a tiny hospital bed, hospital clothes, and it was a whole set. It was also seen as a horrible idea for a toy because many people believed it could encourage pregnancies in underage children. No matter how shiny or glam this doll looked, this version of Barbie has just gone way too far. Subscribe and we'll see you in the next episode of Stay Wise.